Hey y'all, my name is Russell Holbrook. I am an independent horror author. I also write memoir and poetry and whatever else, and then I publish it. I am in this book. My friend Trevor Kennedy put this out a couple of years ago, and it's about clowns. It's horror, like clown horror. And anyway, I have a story in it about the involving the juggalos. Not the gigolos, but the juggalos. Anyway, but we're not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about my 2023 Evilathon Wrap Up. And so the awesome Kasha at Kasha's Book Cemetery has an event every year in November called the Evilathon, and it's just kind of to keep the spookiness going until Christmas devours this everything. Although there is a ton of good Christmas horror coming out, and both book and film. There's a lot of good stuff. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, I try to participate in the Evilathon every year. I think it's a really wonderful event that I'm really grateful for. And November was a difficult month for me and for my family this year. And so I'm really grateful that I could be a part of the Evilathon and, be a part of the online events that went on, and just being a part of it really was a tremendous help and comfort to me. So I'm very grateful for that, and so thank you, Kasha, and thank you to everyone else who participated. So I accomplished a few things, so we'll go through those and see what happened. Oh crap, forget I need these things now. Oh look, there's the words on there after all. Oh my god. Alright, so there are 10 prompts. Prompt number 1 was The Needle Pit, a book that keeps piquing my interest, but I haven't read it yet. So I picked Bisexual Zombie by Mick Collins, and so I had a digital copy of that, and for some reason all the words were jammed up together and I was not able to read it, and I downloaded it again and it still didn't work. And so then I got distracted by other things and I was not able to get another copy. But Mick Collins is really great. I highly recommend you check out all of his stuff, and he has some comedy horror, and then he has some just serious straight horror, and they're emotional and spiritual themes in there, and that it goes to a deeper level a lot of times. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get Bisexual Zombie on print. That's actually a 6-part series that I just want to get the first one. It definitely, and probably gonna get all of them. Anyway, on to the prompt number 2 is The Bathroom Trap. An expected, can't put it down, 5-star read that you would even take into the bathroom with you. And for that I chose Playground by Aaron Beauregard, and I didn't get to read that either, but I really want to. It won the Novel of the Year Splatterpunk Award this year, and anyway, I've heard tons of great things about it, so I want to get onto that. It's been sitting on my bookshelf for most of the year, I guess. Anyway, number 3, Angel Saw, a supernatural or paranormal horror book. And so I picked Night Touch by Stephen Gresham, and I did not get to read that either, unfortunately. I don't know anything about that book, but it's on my TBR shelf over there. Oh, it's one of the Zebra paperbacks from hell from the 80s. So I've heard that he's a great author, and I want to check that out for sure. So number 4, Scalping Seat, a book that a close friend has been telling me to read for years. I think the word bestie was used, a book your bestie really wants you to read. And so my friend Gwen has been like telling me I need to read How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. And I have the book, I have the hardcover, it's beautiful, and it's on my shelf, and I haven't read it yet. So 0 for 4 so far. All right, number 5, Shotgun Carousel. Choose a random horror book from my TBR list and read it. So I have my TBR shelf, which is right over here, and I just looked at it and I grabbed a book called Blood Sisters by Deborah Sherwood. Blood Sisters is also like one of the paperbacks from hell, and so I mean, I don't want to criticize another writer. I just I really enjoyed reading it. I guess it's not that great of a book. I don't even think it's really a horror book, but Zebra put it out in 1988, and they filed it under horror, and I've had it for years. I got it when I worked at a used bookstore that for some inexplicable reason had a ton of those old Zebra books. So I was like, oh, let's give it a shot. And Blood Sisters, it's a pretty cool title, I guess, but it was I don't know why, but I got really absorbed in it and I read it. I didn't have much time to read this month, so I read the whole thing, and yeah, so I did that. All right. Number 6, Death Mask, a horror book with a masked killer. And for that, I chose the novelization of Halloween 5 by Jake Martin. That book is awesome, and I've been reading it, and I've been listening to the audio version on the Slash Tracks channel. And so Josh LaRue is this really awesome narrator, and he does these, they're kind of lo-fi versions, but they're really heartfelt and they're really wonderful. And so he releases like a chapter or two at a time. So I've been listening to that, and I haven't finished it yet, but I'm loving that book. That's Halloween 5, the novelization by Jake Martin. Check it out. All right, number 6. Oh, sorry, 7. Laser Caller. Read a sci-fi horror novel. So I picked Them by William W. Johnstone, another one of the paperbacks from hell, or it's paperbacks from hell adjacent at least. I'm not sure when it came out, but it's just about alien horror, and I didn't get to that either. All right, so number 8, Public Execution, a horror book you wouldn't like to read in public, or that I wouldn't tell anyone that I was reading. For that, I picked Cooter by Christina Pfeiffer. And I think when I did my first Evilathon video, I showed the cover. And yeah, so I got like probably 5 pages into that, and then it was just too much. I might go back to it, but it was just way too much. Too much crazy for me at the time. I just couldn't deal with it, so I just set that down. And with all due respect to Christina, I mean, it's really well written, and it is, dang, it's really something. So if you can go there, I recommend Cooter by Christina Pfeiffer. Whoa. All right, on to number 9, The Pendulum Trap, a short horror story. For that, I was able to finish this. I read Jinx by Bridget Nelson, and it's from her collection, A Bouquet of Viscera. And this story, it really goes there, and it kind of destroyed me emotionally, and it did not do what I expected. And yeah, and also I believe that won a Splatterbuck Award this year. I'm not positive though. But anyway, very hard hitting, very kind of in your face, and it was really, really good. So that's Jinx by Bridget Nelson. She's really good. Y'all are gonna hear more about her, I'm sure. All right, for the last one, number 10, The Rack, watch a religious horror movie. Okay, so I watched Saint Maud, and it was amazing. I watched the whole movie in one sitting, which I don't get to do very often nowadays. I usually watch movies a little bit at a time on my lunch break or something, or just when I'm able to. And also watched a second religious horror film kind of by accident, and I can't remember what it was called. There was possession. There was a police officer involved. I can't remember. I guess it was alright though. But Saint Maud was amazing, and if you like the A24 stuff, or that kind of like weird offbeat horror, then definitely check it out. It was really really good, and again, like a lot of it was unexpected, and took a lot of turns that I did not see coming, but I really enjoyed it, and it's one that you can really take in and sit around and have a conversation with. After it's over, it really sticks with you. So anyway, that's what I accomplished with the Evilathon this year. Out of 10 prompts, I completed 3, and the fourth one I got a little ways into. Oh, and the fifth one, let me check off Halloween 5, because that is ongoing. And see, so far I'm at the part where, okay, Michael Myers has come to the Tower Party Farm, and he dispatched Spitz and Sam, and yep, I remember that. So that's what's going on. They're at the tower. They're at the oh my god, I can't remember Danielle Harris's character's name. I can't believe this. I've seen Halloween 5 at least 10 times. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I love Halloween 5. It is so weird. I heard someone describe it as folk horror, and when I heard that description, everything about the film clicked into place for me, and I was like, it made me love it and appreciate it even more. So maybe it'll get some more love as time goes on. We'll see. But anyway, so I'm gonna be listening to Halloween 5 and reading on it at my leisure, throughout the year probably. So anyway, this is a lot better than I did last year. Last year, I only completed 1 of the prompts out of 10. So this is an improvement. So that's it for me today. Again, thank you, Kasha, for putting on the Evilathon, and thank you so much for all that you do for us and for the community, for the BookTube and the HorrorTube community. Really, I'm very grateful. All right, so y'all take it easy, everybody. Be cool. See you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.